Hi, I'm Silva Fernandes, curator of the Longevity Habitus portal. What does it really mean to live a good life? This question has guided philosophers for centuries and it remains deeply relevant today. In a world shaped by constant stimulation, comparison, and pressure for productivity, happiness is often misunderstood as a fleeting emotional state rather than a structured way of living. Philosophy offers a more rigorous perspective. Happiness is not something you chase or accumulate. It's something you build through clarity, habits, and alignment with what truly matters to you. Rather than promising constant pleasure, philosophical traditions focus on stability, meaning, and inner coherence. One of the earliest insights comes from Epicurus, who argued that happiness is not found in excess, but in sufficiency. A calm mind, meaningful friendships, and freedom from unnecessary desire create a more sustainable form of well-being than constant stimulation. Modern life often pushes the opposite message, encouraging more consumption, more validation, and more intensity. Yet, fulfillment tends to grow when we recognize what is already enough. Stoic philosophy adds another essential insight. Much suffering arises from trying to control what lies beyond our influence. When attention shifts towards what can be shaped our responses, values, and actions, emotional stability increases. This perspective does not eliminate difficulty, but it reduces unnecessary distress. Aristotle viewed happiness as a lifelong practice rather than a momentary feeling. From this view, living well means cultivating virtues such as courage, moderation, and wisdom through daily actions. Happiness becomes the result of living in accordance with one's character, not the pursuit of pleasure alone. Existential philosophers later emphasized responsibility and choice. Meaning and happiness emerge when individuals take ownership of their lives, even in uncertainty. Avoiding responsibility may feel easier in the short term, but it often leads to emptiness rather than freedom. Across philosophical traditions, relationships consistently appear as central to a good life. Connection, friendship, and shared purpose provide emotional grounding and reinforce meaning. Happiness is rarely sustained in isolation. Another recurring idea is the importance of presence. Philosophers from Eastern and Western traditions alike emphasize attention to the present moment. When our awareness is anchored in what is happening now rather than in regret or anticipation, life feels more vivid and manageable. Philosophy also reminds us that discomfort is not the enemy of happiness. Growth, learning, and meaning often arise through challenge. A life without difficulty is not necessarily a fulfilled one. Ultimately, philosophical happiness is not about eliminating pain or maximize pleasure. It is about living with coherence, where actions align with values, relationships are nurtured, and life feels intentional rather than reactive. Happiness from this perspective is not a destination. It is a way of engaging with life thoughtfully and deliberately. In the next videos, we will continue exploring ideas that support clarity, resilience, and long-term well-being. Because longevity is not only about physical health, but also about living a life that feels grounded, meaningful, and deeply human. To learn more, read the full article here in the portal named Philosophy of Happiness, 10 Timeless Ideas on How to Live Better. I think you like it. And stay with me for the next videos. Thank you.